Within 7 to 8 months, I finished reading a big science fiction adult novel, and that is Dhalgren by Samuel R. Uh, Denreny. Forgive me if I mispronounced the name. And let's talk about it. Throughout this complicated puzzle, it's about this guy, let's call him the kid, and he goes into this city named Bellona, and he has other people he meets, and this book talks about sex, identity, sex, racism, sex, poetry, sex, some kind of science fiction elements that are subtle. So if you look into the text, and if I didn't mention about it, sex. There's also violence and sex. To me, this was a frustrating read. At times, I see what the author was trying to convey. I thought it was interesting that he was talking throughout these ideas. It wasn't just one big thing, besides a lot of sex. But it is long-winded, felt like a Shaggy Dog story. I feel like this book should have been cut in half to get a bit more of the point of certain things. It doesn't need answers. I'm glad it's kind of like discussions, but my goodness, there are some scenes where I find it self-indulgent and too adult, too inappropriate. I know I try to get some points, but I just like why does it need to be there? Maybe it's just part of the puzzle of this, but I don't get it. To me, this felt like a first draft of the novel, and yes, it's supposed to be kind of like a journal in certain areas, but I put down the book at certain times because it's just too much for me. Maybe part of it's just not my thing, but uh, I'm not loving it like the other fans are. I just sometimes I was immersed, some other times I was just I checked out. I just checked out. So those are my complications with Dogwin. If you disagree or agree, that's cool. But this would be a good time to read, especially if you're onto 800-page, 200,000 plus word books. My goodness, this was a long read. I gotta read something short.